Hello, awesome artists! Today we are going to be drawing a house with the perspective of looking up at it as if it were floating in the air like the movie Up. So you are going to need a piece of paper and something to draw with. I want to use a nice dark marker so you can see the lines I'm making, but if I were you, I would probably use a pencil just in case I make a mistake. So, there we go, we can see that a little better. So here's our house. And here's what I'm going to be drawing on. So to start, I need to make the bottom of the house. I want to make this really wide diamond shape. I'm going to actually make it a little closer to the bottom of my paper. I found that I didn't have enough room to draw my balloons, so I'm going to scooch it down a little bit this time. So I'm going to draw two really wide angles like this. So one is coming like this. I'm going to actually draw this a little bit closer. There we go. Okay. And now I'm going to draw another one this way. So I'm going to try to make them line up as best as I can. So I'm going to make it come like this. And then like that. There we go. Take a few minutes to make your diamond look nice. Make sure it's flat and long, right? So these two angles are really, really sharp and elongated. And these two are really wide and flat. Okay? Alright, so now that you've got that, on this top corner here, I'm going to draw a nice tall line up, and this is the side of my house, right, where the front and the side meet together, that corner. I'm going to make two other lines, one here and one here, and remember, you want this middle line to be the tallest. It's the closest to us. So now, I'm going to actually make these a little bit taller. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. I'm going to draw two diagonal lines from the middle down to the sides. And now I've got a really great 3D cube. To draw the triangular prism at the top, which is our roof here, I'm going to pick one side and I'm going to draw a really simple triangle. Up and down. Pretty easy. And then I'm going to draw a diagonal line that comes out kind of pointing down a little bit. There we go. It's not going to come all the way here. See how I left a little bit of space right here? I'm going to draw a diagonal line that comes down and meets that. And that is your house. Now I'm going to draw a rectangle kind of hidden behind this side of the house with an opening. And that's going to be our chimney. Don't forget to add a door, and your line up here is diagonal and your line down here is diagonal. So I want this top of my door, again, to be diagonal. Maybe some windows. And then since this is going diagonally this way, I want this to go diagonally that way. So if I were to draw a window on this side, I would draw it like this. There you go. Okay. And I'm sure you guys know how to draw diagonal lines coming out of the chimney for your balloons. You could draw your balloons like a teardrop shape. You could draw them like an oval. Or if you wanted circle balloons, I guess you could draw circle balloons too. Whatever shape you think looks good. And then to add a lot of balloons, it's easy to make them overlap behind one another. I find that that's the best way to do it. And then just add a bunch of curved lines. Maybe there's more in the back here. There we go. Alright, so you guys are getting the idea. I did add a mailbox, so if you'd like to watch how to make a mailbox, stay tuned. We're going to do it now. So I'm going to draw a curved line like this. An arch. I'm going to make it flat. And then from the top of the arch, the highest point, I'm going to draw a diagonal line backwards. And then I'm going to draw a curved line like the letter C. It's supposed to match this one here. And then I'll just connect them. Ta-da! I'm going to add a little flag. And if you want to, you can add a post. To make your post more three-dimensional, you can add a little diagonal line back. And then one that comes up. Alright, so now we know how to draw our house that is in the sky. Don't forget to add color, baby color, and lots of nice details to set the scene. You can also add some cross hatching, which is some shading, just by drawing some simple lines that go one direction and then the other. That's a really simple way to make this look like it's in shadow. So it's underneath, right? We know that that's not the important part to look at. We want to look at what's up here on the house. I like to add some details too, like shingles on the roof. You get the idea. All right. All right, guys. Can't wait to see all your awesome houses.